Hey there, guys. Welcome back to Mecca Talks Football. Chelsea don't care about winning, period. They don't care about winning games and they don't care about winning trophies. Look at the owners, Boehly and Bali. They only care about making profits for the club, honestly. It's a bitter truth, but all Chelsea fans and the football world in general need to know this. They armed their co-sporting directors, Winstanley and Stewart, just to find players, hold them for, in some instances, a couple of months or a year or 2 years, and sell it for profit. Everyone knows Chelsea need a goalkeeper, and more importantly, they need a striker. But what's been done? Nothing. Reports in January they want to buy Garnacho. Are you kidding me? Another winger is the least of their problems. They already have Jadon Sancho, they have Pedro Neto, they have Madueke. Even though Modric is not in the squad anymore because they're waiting on results from that drug test, there's Tyreek George. So the wing is pretty much set. Why are they going for Garnacho? What the hell's wrong with this club? They only care about buying players and selling them for profit. Look at today's game against Manchester City. Robert Sanchez with his fifth mistake leading to a goal. Maresca still came out and defended him. It looks like Maresca has a script from the board, from the guys up top, because what he's seeing is clearly not what the fans are saying. It's clearly not what everyone's saying. How can you say Sanchez has been good? Sanchez has been terrible. Sanchez is going to get Maresca sacked. The football club don't care about winning. The last time Chelsea beat Manchester City was in 2021 in the Champions League final. They haven't won against them since then. Look at this Chelsea squad. After all the money spent, they spent £1.5 billion on the squad in the Boehly era. And what do they have to show for it? Absolutely nothing. The only good thing from the signings, Cole Palmer, that's the best bargain, around 50 million. Caicedo is good. He's playing well now, and the Fernandes coming to form now. But besides those three, it's been a waste. Boehly don't care about winning trophies. This new management, Boehly and Clearlake Capital, is just data analytics, looking at the youth players, buying players, holding them for a while, and selling them. Look at the summer. Everyone knew Chelsea needed a striker. They needed a striker. They needed a goalkeeper. But look at what happened at the start of the season. Do you know who they signed first? Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Why did they do that? They didn't need Kieran Dewsbury Hall, but they bought him. Some stories say it was to save Leicester from PSR. But did we need him? Okay, we bought it for 30 million euros, but we didn't need another midfielder. We had Gallagher, we had Enzo Fernandez, we had Caicedo, and we had Lavia. There was no need for Kieran Dewsbury Hall. We signed Jorgensen goal, but you know what? We had Petrovic. Petrovic was the best keeper. The same thing we did in our defense. We loaned Chalobah out and we loaned Petrovic out, but he was the best. And we kept Sanchez and we signed Jorgensen. Why did we sell Jorgensen? That's the second thing. Okay, he's a ball-playing goalkeeper, but he doesn't even play. Sanchez has been terrible. If it was Mourinho's time, after the second mistake, Sanchez is gone out of the team. Jorgensen would have been playing. So we signed Dewsbury Hall and we signed Jorgensen. These two guys are not even in the squad. They're not playing. We got Vega. We signed Vega. 6 months later, he's in Juventus on loan. And mind you, we wanted to sell him. We have Alsamino. We're signing on these young players. We signed Maguire in the summer. Chelsea only needed a striker and a center back, really. Goalkeeper, we had Petrovic. We could have done with him. But Disasi and Badiashile, terrible in defense. Nowhere we're going to season with them. We signed Tosin on a free transfer. What is the club doing? Are you seeing the trend? Jorgensen, young. We signed Kieran Dewsbury Hall, young. Tosin on a free transfer. Alsamino, Vega, young. So it's all about to make profit because we want to sell Kieran Dewsbury Hall. We might sell Jorgensen. There's a high chance we sell him because we have Robert Sanchez. We have Petrovic, who is on loan. He's going to come back. We have Bettinelli. We have Kepa Arrizabalaga, who is doing pretty well in Bournemouth. So there's a high chance Jorgensen goes. Vega is already gone. He wants to play center back, and he has that at Juventus. And during the summer, he's likely gone. So we're buying players, stacking up players to sell them. Potential sell-ups. Look at Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku was the first player signed under the Boehly era. Nkunku was going to be very instrumental before we signed Palma. Can't remember preseason for 2023-2024. Nkunku was firing. The setup was Nkunku as the 10 and Jackson up top. Then Nkunku had that bad injury. But now, he started playing in 2024-2025. But look, we might sell him in this January in the summer. So we're just buying players to sell him. Chelsea's not a football club about winning trophies. Gone are the days of Didier Drogba, Frank Lampard, John Terry, and having coaches that actually want to win trophies like Mourinho or Thomas Tuchel. Maresca, he's just a puppet. He's just doing everything the guys on top says. And who can blame him? Bertino started to push back on the signings he wanted, and it was shown the door. So Maresca is a guy that they brought in. First job, really, first big job. He coached Leicester, won the championship, but this is a Chelsea Football Club. People don't even think he should be there. And maybe now we see why. Because the owners were just gonna use him, bring someone that understand their vision from a football transfer perspective and from a youth perspective and from a profit perspective, and not complain too much and just go ahead with that. That's why he keeps defending Sanchez and Nicholas Jackson. These two guys have no business playing for Chelsea Football Club. It's just sad. And Chelsea definitely need reinforcements from the striking position. But they still keep playing Nicholas Jackson, and he hasn't scored in 6 games. He had an early assist against Manchester City, but he was poor throughout. Jackson shouldn't be leading the line for Chelsea. They have been hammering on signing a striker like Victor Osimhen. I remember in the summer. Did you know Osimhen was the last signing they tried to do? Literally, deadline day. That just goes to show you, they don't care about that. They signed Kieran Andersborough first. That was the last of their priority. They signed him first. They signed Jorgensen. They signed Tosin already came on a free transfer. They signed João Felix. They're like, okay, good addition. They did well on loan for Chelsea, but we don't need this guy right now. We need a striker. Signed Pedro Neto, another winger. Signed Jadon Sancho. They signed all these players before the player they really needed. And they tried to get Osimhen to sign on the last day, but from a few minor issues, the deal didn't go over the line. But come on, we all know what those issues are. And that brings me to my next point. There's a wage structure. Chelsea don't play players over 200K, might even be less than that. And they give them really, really long contracts, 7-8 year contracts, where you're earning about £70,000 a week or £80,000 a week. Osimhen is not going to get paid that low. Osimhen is making around £250,000. So he wants higher. Gyökeres, we all want Gyökeres in Chelsea, but that might not happen because he might command bigger than £200,000 a week. Nico Williams was on the list to sign last summer, and discussions came out again in this winter transfer window. But that's just not going to happen because it doesn't fit Chelsea's wage bill. So from who they're looking to sign and the wage structure, and also thinking of potentially selling them in the future, it's all for profit. I can bet you if Chelsea signed Alejandro Garnacho, he's young. What's he, about 20 years old? Come next January transfer window, there will be stories about Garnacho leaving. I think Chelsea are just trying to sign him for lower than their asking price, £60 million. But trust me, they want to sign him, and they might look to sell him off in the future. Or sell somebody off. You know what? Now that I think about it, we might sign Garnacho. Okay, let's say we pay £60 million, which is insane because we need a striker and we need a goalkeeper. $60 million. I bet you we can have Garnacho as a left winger and Tyreek George is developing. And let's say come January transfer window or even in the summer, maybe a club comes for Jadon Sancho. How much did we sign? £25 million, which was a steal, honestly. And another club comes, hey, we want Sancho. Okay, pay us £65 million, and he goes. That could happen. Chelsea's a business, right? Chelsea are stockpiling youth and players just to sell in the future. We have Anselmino. I don't know why, because we already have Chalaba, we have Tosin, and we have Colwell. We have a lot of goalkeepers. We have Kepa. Meanwhile, we have Jorgensen and Sanchez. We have Petrovic. We have Kiernan Dries-Brahal. We have Chukwuemeka. We still have Ben Chilwell. And we're signing different players. Last week, we just signed a young 16-year-old, I think, Kazakhstan striker. What are we doing? We know in a year's time or 2 years' time, we're going to sell him for profit. That's what Chelsea wanted to do with Chalobah too, a Cobham boy. Just sell him off again. But we had him go on loan. But look at what happened. We sent our best defender on loan. And now he's back, and he's better than everyone. We should recall Petrovic back, because he's better than the keepers in the club. He's better than Sanchez, and he's better than Jorgensen. So the way the club is operating, Paul Winstanley, Lawrence Stewart, mind you, Paul Winstanley, do you know what club he came from? He came from Brighton. He was there, I think, from 2014 to 2022. And we know what Brighton's all about. Getting good young players. They got McAllister, they got Caicedo, they had Solimarch, they had Cucurella, they had so many young players. And that's what's happening in Chelsea. Getting the young guys so that we can sell them for profit. The other guy, Lawrence Stewart, came from Monaco. And Monaco's history, they all bred good players. Bernardo Silva was there, Mbappe was there, Bakayaro was there. They had a lot of good young players. And they sold them. So Chelsea is operating as a business. Chelsea fans, if you didn't know that, that's what it is. And Chelsea, they're successful. They're very successful. Todd Boehly and Boehly have no problems. They're achieving their goals. They just want to make money. Clearlake Capital and Boehly, that's just what they want to do. The whole Blue Co franchise. They're doing well because now the operative is just to make money. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Chelsea actually care about winning trophies? Or do you think they all just want to make profit? Let me know in the comments below your thoughts. I'm on social media. Please follow me on X. My account is eTalksFootball, and my Instagram handle is MechaTalksFootball. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. More videos are coming up soon. All right, guys, have a good night. Take care and peace. Bye.